Hello everyone! Oh, there's a person. Anyway. Hello everyone! Wait, let's do a really close-up intro. So, how you been? Time for another working Friday with a kind of specific goal. The goal is to earn 200,000. Yeah, the number that I have right now is like 854. So yeah, the goal will be 200,000. So let's start with a live. As always, I will be responding with my voice. Let me just answer in the chat, yes, and get to boosting my moods. My moods are already kind of up because I did boost them before, but then I went to get myself a glass of water and I don't know, some other things, and yeah. Basically, I will boost them again. Sorry if my brain is a bit slow right now. I low-key forget to read the main chat. I have the YouTube chat open though. Oh, what's this lag? Also, I have 20 tickets and that's because somebody trick-or-treated. I have not played this game during Halloween at all. I also feel like I should lower my volume a bit. But yeah, I have been busy because I do have an actual job now. And rest of the days I was just enjoying other games' Halloween updates. I gotta be really honest with you, Bloxburg seasonal updates don't hype me as much as they used to. Personally, I was really engrossed in Adopt Me's Gauntlet minigame this year. I don't know, I just like minigames more. And yeah, I even did some building over there for like personal things though. I didn't record any of it. But yeah, time to get working. Wow, look, I've earned a whole $54. Nice. We are so close to our goal, guys. Also, if the music or something is loud, you can tell me it. Also, I did not realize how nice the lanterns look. The Halloweeny ones. You still can't cross this ledge? Seriously? It's so annoying, you have to get off there. But yeah, I actually, the autumn house that I started on my building stream, it's low-key nice and I do still want to like kind of finish it. I have not continued it past what I did on the live though. But my issue is that people probably don't care about autumn stuff anymore. Because even the grocery stores can fool you that it's Christmas. Literally, I went candle shopping today and it felt like Christmas is like 5 days away. There were Christmas trees and decorations and the jolly mood was everywhere. So I don't think people would really care about an autumn house. Should start focusing on like winter houses if I did want to post. Oh damn, that's cool. A huge spider on the side of that building. I don't think many people are free tonight. I don't know. I mean, people did say they were gonna come in the poll, but yeah, it's fine if I have to just yap myself anyway. So Basically, when I'm done with the goal, I might check out the Halloween update for the first time. I mean, I did check it out, like, when it just came out, but I only checked out the fact, like, what costs the most tickets, and should I farm for it, and I decided no, apparently. I myself forgot what it was. I think it was some pumpkin carriage. I have no idea. Whatever it was, I found no use for it. And I should probably mute my Discord notifications. Just for them to not bother me while I'm working. There we go. I do love how spooky the town looks. There's so many Halloween decor. My workplace actually decorated for guys. My workplace actually decorated for Halloween as well. That was nice. Finally, some place that doesn't skip straight to Christmas, because I love Christmas, but like, come on, guys. It was October. Now it's November. Now it's fine. Now I don't care. But come on. Oh. I seem to have pressed the space button. Anyways. 11,000. That's 1/20th of a goal. Quite literally. Wait. Actually, no, that's a bit more than our goal. Less than our goal, whatever. Because I had like 40,000 before, and now I have 50,000 something. And since the goal is 50,000, yeah. Okay. I would ask how the chat is, but I am unsure that there is anybody present. But if somebody is present, tell me how you spent your Halloween. Personally, I was just gaming. I was gaming, and some kids who I answered the door to, they were trick-or-treating, mocked me when I wished them happy Halloween. So yeah, that was not cute. I gave them candy, and they proceeded to mock the way I told them to have a happy Halloween. I also saw from the poll that people did appreciate the more simpler house, and to be fair, the views didn't lie. It was kind of the same as my detailed houses. So that's nice to know. I mean, it's not gonna change a whole lot, because I actually just yesterday I enrolled myself into a digital art course, which gives you a certificate in the end. So it's not like some random follow these tutorials thing. It's like an actual course. Plus I have my job, so I do have a lot of things I'm doing. But if I feel like I'm in the building mood, if I'm feeling extra inspired while looking for art inspiration on Pinterest and finding thousands of good, cool builds I could be doing instead, which happens a lot, by the way, I will find anything on Pinterest except the thing I'm looking for. That's like a common occurrence. If I'm looking for cool clothes to give my OCs, or to sew maybe in the future to make like sketches of what I'd like to own, I find like jewelry, cool art, I find cool architecture. If I go to look for art inspiration, I find very cool Bloxburg stuff for like inspiration, like 3D models and cool houses. even cool interiors, and I don't even like interiors. Why am I stuck? So yeah, there's a chance that if I post, that's because I was scrolling Pinterest and the builds won me over. Because one thing about Pinterest, you will find everything but whatever you're looking for. And yeah, I actually have so many cool builds in my Bloxburg folder that are waiting to be built. Because there's just so many cool pin ideas. And also, I have no idea how so much of my money just disappeared. I don't know if you guys remembered, but I worked for 8.8 million last live stream, if I'm correct. The building stream house costed me only like 20,000. So where did I put like 300,000, yes? I have no idea. Where did that money vanish? It's just like, poof, gone. Where did my 300,000 go? I'm working for a lower goal than before, and I haven't even posted any cool houses. Meanwhile, it's just magic. I got robbed. Oh, I have no idea. Maybe YouTube doesn't do well with like live interpretation, because wait, let me see if I can, if there's an option to turn on subtitles or anything. Customization. Yeah, there is nothing I can do about subtitles, sadly. I would love to help people out, love to have them on, because I also watch my stuff with subtitles. But yeah, that's a shame. I think it also generates the subtitles after the live is over, but obviously that takes away the fun of being in the live when it's happening. Oh, that's cool. Also, thank you for I appreciate people who say they're my fans, because yeah, I don't get many comments these days. I appreciate any positive interaction, but yeah, that is a shame. And yeah, I don't think I can do anything about it. But yeah, as I was saying, my money disappeared into thin air or something. Maybe the Halloween gathering plot that I made? Wait, hold on. My plots. Def not seeing this one used to be a plot I didn't want to show anybody. But it's the autumn house I was building. I'm pretty sure on this tropical dark modern home, which is not really a tropical dark modern home, I put the Halloween things, but that's still not that much money. I'm still missing 200,000. I'm still missing 200,000 from, like, where did my money disappear to? Was my last live before I posted the autumn house? Wait, we need to do some digging. Yeah, it was before. No, it was after. I didn't post anything in October. Wait, no. Working Friday 17 was before I built the interior to my vacation home. Oh, that's where the money went. Yeah. Okay. So the building live I did stream after I had posted all of my existing videos. But the working live was streamed before I posted the vacation home interior, which was like 220, I think, maybe. Okay, yeah. We solved the mystery. Yeah, I'm working on a Friday. What about it? Actually, next week I'm gonna be working. Pretty sure I have like work on every work day except Friday next week. Let me see. Wait, no, I have work on a Friday next week. Yeah, I'm gonna be working next Friday too, but I'm not gonna live stream that one because I'm gonna be stuck behind a register or taking drive-through orders and cleaning. Pretty sure it's a night shift, a full night shift. It's pretty much a full night shift. Oh, oops. I was reading the chat and I got distracted. I don't really know any words besides like hola. I don't even know if I said that one correct. I haven't learned Spanish. I know whatever is popular on internet. C. So like, yeah. I have no further knowledge. I actually don't really speak any language aside from Estonian and English. I did learn Russian for like 4 years. But you know what I got from there? Nothing. I can barely even read the alphabet because use it or lose it, and I'm losing it because I'm not using it. And I never really cared for the subject, so yeah, that stuff didn't really stick. I don't have some massive knowledge in languages, yes. But it's okay. I mostly don't need knowledge in languages anyways, because I speak English, which is kind of worldwide, and I speak my mother tongue to navigate around my life in real life. So yeah, I have no more necessary reasons to adopt another language. Although I might try, but I've tried so many times. You have no idea how many unfinished, like, I think my Duolingo, which I don't want to use that app anymore anyways, but I think it had like 5 different languages in progress of being learned before I abandoned each one of them after like a few lessons. I never got far. I also had like some Chinese and Japanese learning apps in like 2020, but those are far abandoned. And yeah, I don't think I have any record of actually studying a language for more than a few lessons. Because for me, consistency is like impossible to achieve. I know it's kind of like that for everybody, since consistency is hard to achieve in general, because you need to have discipline to develop it. But for me, it's like I tend to think that since I have motivation to learn it, and since I might abandon it soon anyways, I may as well have to like usually whenever I discover that I want to study something, I do like million lessons of it, or like I study it for hours on the first day that I find it. In a good case, I'm gonna do a few more lessons the next day, but most likely I'm just gonna forget about it and never open those lessons ever again. So yeah, that's also why you don't really see me posting, or see me post like 1 or 2 houses at a time. I think I'm gonna go really active and viral and whatever now, and then I post, and then even if my views are going up, I am not gonna get the consistency back easily. And yeah, that's just something I've come to accept. That's also kind of why I do these working streams, because I do know that regardless of how little I post, my community does stick around somehow, and I'm glad for that. So I try to do the live streams to like reconnect with people who still do care about my channel, because I'm not ready to abandon it yet either. I don't think building is going to be my future. I'm not sure I'm gonna do it for years to come. However, I don't feel like quitting it right now. So that's all I'll say. Okay, let me read the chat because I see a new message. Yeah, they taught me basically the school, middle school I went to. They taught me English in 2nd class. They started teaching it there. And then Russian came in the 6th grade, so I learned it for 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th grade, which is 4 years, as I said. But yeah, none of that stuck, because as soon as the lessons started, like, as soon as the teacher started speaking in Russian, I was lost. I didn't know what was going on. And yeah. There are 2 people asking me if I remember them. I feel like I recall the users, but I don't remember the personalities you people had. I'm sorry. But I do feel like I've seen the users before. That's something I do remember. So I know I've seen you before, I just don't remember you as a person. That sounds kind of bad. But yeah. Also, I have enough moods, or not enough moods. I have enough. Why is my vocabulary so bad today? I have enough salary, money, whatever, to boost my moods. Yes, that's the order of what I wanted to say those things in. Also, some song that I used last live stream got copyrighted. I don't really care about demonetization right now that much, since my lives wouldn't earn much anyways, and I know that the ads piss you guys off so bad. So I'm not monetizing any of my lives as of right now, but still, it's kinda crappy that somebody false claimed a song as their own, because when I checked, they posted that song like few weeks ago when the original song was years old, and they don't own the song. They were like some random channel, and this is something I dealt with constantly when I was when I posted my builds. So many people would randomly claim songs of no copyright authors, and then they would copyright claim everyone who used the audio. And if the author wasn't like active in their community to resolve it quickly, it was just such a headache, because I would lose all the earnings on those videos unless I decided to mute the song or unless it got fixed. Which could be a lot if you're viral, but right now I don't really care since I barely earn anything anyway. But yeah, I'm glad I was missed. But yeah, as I said, I've been just busy with work, and I did enroll into an art course because I'm a great artist. Trust me, guys. What? Oh wait, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I forgot to take the pizza motorcycle. I just drove out of it with my regular motorcycle. Oh, anyways. I work at a place like that. But our kitchen isn't separated. And I make the fries. Sometimes. This is my actual work. But yeah, for people who weren't in the chat, or maybe they were in the chat, and whatever, I'm just gonna repeat that. I can't promise that I'm gonna post anything, but I like the autumn house that I was making. I feel like I would also do a great job at making a winter chalet, or whatever it's pronounced. I don't know, chalet? I don't know. And yeah, I would be happy doing both, but also, since I don't want to overwhelm myself with work, I will put my work, like actual job, in the first priority. Then I will focus on my art course. Then I will focus on getting the free time that I feel I mentally need, and only then will I focus on Bloxburg. Which means that there is a great chance that I won't post anytime soon. which is just something I've had to come to terms to. Just because I want to post doesn't mean I will post. But if I do happen to find motivation and time, I will be sure to try to start something, because I do love the occasional building. It's very interesting. And whenever I do start to build, I actually find that I like it quite a lot, because I dread it before I start. But yeah, the starting part is hard, and I don't want to force myself to. Okay, but that's like real. Wait, what? Judging from that, I think I got disconnected. Yo, I got disconnected, guys. Okay then. Wait, I'm gonna go back. Well, that's rude. I don't really usually disconnect. That's not really a thing my Wi-Fi does. I have a good Wi-Fi. This is so odd. I'm gonna read the comments a bit. I'm from the Baltic states in Europe. And this is a question I actually don't really like answering in like specifics. But if you care enough, you can probably dig it out from my old video questionnaires in my descriptions. I don't know, it just feels so weird saying it out loud. But yeah. Let's get back to work, because they had to disconnect me. My moods are still good enough, and this lag is criminal. By the way, is my voice lagging? Like, my game is pretty laggy and it disconnected me, so I'm just curious if that affected the live as well. Okay, okay. I'm so rich in tickets, man. Okay, good, good. I do love the pumpkin overhead lights, though. If I finish my plushie that I've been sewing, because I've been doing that as well, then I'm gonna clean my room and I'm gonna decorate it for Christmas and take down my autumn decorations. Because this November weather is so depressing that I do not want to pretend like it exists. I was like so miserable today, and like the weather around me looked miserable as well. And then I saw a glimpse of a sun peeking out from behind the clouds. Like just a little peek. The whole sky was still cloudy, but the sun peeked out, and suddenly my day was a lot better. So I don't think this November month is really a good month for me, because it solved my moodiness if I saw the sun for a split second. Like, that's a bit depressing. So yeah, as soon as I finish this plushie that I'm making of my OC, I still have the hair to make, and of course clothes. But yeah, as soon as I finish sewing that, I'm going to clean my room and I'm gonna decorate it for Christmas and pretend like it's December already. I don't think photos of the sun are gonna help, because the sun literally, like, isn't there a thing? I think I might remember wrong, but I'm probably right. I don't think I'm wrong, but isn't there a thing like the sun releases serotonin, which is like a happy hormone, which means that sun literally makes you happy? Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, it also gives that. Sun is moody. You can either be depressed and have vitamin deficiencies from not getting enough sun, and you can also get like cancer or something from having too much sun. So you need to have it in proper amounts. But I don't think sun peeking out for a split second after like 5 days of cloudiness is too much sun. So yeah, I need more sun, and that's not really gonna come anytime soon. In fact, it kind of stopped being the time. It shows itself. It's the time of winter, which is snow, mud, cloudiness, darkness. Actually, darkness is a vibe. I prefer dark, like I prefer dark time over cloudy days, but I prefer sunny days over all of them. So like sunny days, they make me feel better, but dark is a vibe in itself. Because right now I'm in the dark, and it's not like I love the dark itself. I just have a lot of ambient lighting that I put on in dark light. Like even right now I have my fairy lights on, and before I was going through the art course, lighting my scented candle because I was using the scent as a sign of like study method. But point is, I had my candle on. I have this clear acrylic sheet or whatever where you can draw on, which lights up, and I have my OCs on there. If people know my Discord profile, which I know some of the chat does, looking at you, Matt, then I have my profile banner as my OCs. And yeah, basically I love ambient lighting, and I love the darkness because it pops the ambient lighting. And to be fair, walks in the dark are also a vibe. Only when you feel safe though, because not everybody feels safe in the dark, and that's completely valid. If you live in an unsafe country, I'm not saying you should be totally off your guard at the nighttime. Oh, thank you for turning me into a furniture piece. I appreciate that. At least I could be a good furniture piece then. But yeah, snow and Christmas does sound fun. Not gonna lie, I forgot like snow existed. Like I didn't forget it, but I kept thinking of it, like I can add it to my Bloxburg houses instead of like, oh yeah, that's a thing I can actually step on, ski, sled, other stuff. I have like some furniture I want to get from IKEA, and I don't have the money to. And I'm not gonna have the money to unless I start posting it, get famous or something. But we all know that's not happening. But like, it would be nice though, because I found table shelf thingy that I could really use to like put my hobby things in there. My mom actually inherited the under the stairs for me to use it as I want to, and I haven't done anything with it because I have no money to buy any furniture under it, and it also needs a little bit of cleanup because it's not fully empty. So I haven't done anything with the space, and I found like perfect table I would want to put under there today, but it's like over 200 euros. And no way am I gonna save up for it, because I allow myself like 50 bucks of my salary per month, which is basically like my salary is I'm gonna give some to bills because I need to pay my parent that I'm living the roof of under whatever the grammar, forget the grammar. basically I'm giving some away for bills because I am a fully grown adult living at home. And then I also want to give myself some for spending, but I want to put like at least few hundred, probably more, into my savings. And if I want to do that, I cannot afford couple €100 desks. That's very pricey. I would have to give myself no money to spend, which is also not possible because then I would just be miserable. So let's go viral tomorrow. Yes. No, but seriously, I'm gonna need to find a side hustle. If I can't get this channel to work, I'm just probably gonna open up commissions or something. And if I do have to find another work that's not YouTube, I'm probably gonna abandon this place. I gotta be honest. Well, maybe not permanently, but since I'm going through an art course, I have a job, I'm a person who needs a lot of downtime. If I find myself another job for like some extra cash, I'm never gonna have energy to even live stream on this channel. So yeah, better hope I get the Bloxburg motivation juices flowing or this place is dead. I wonder if in the art course I get to do some practices, and maybe I could practice myself a new profile picture because this one's really expired. Like, this profile picture was made of me as a person when I first got my hairstyle in 2024, and now I have a completely different hairstyle, which is kind of based off the little chibi that you see talking on the screen. Like, that's kind of the hairstyle I have right now, except I rarely braid my hair because that takes some nerves to put up with. I don't like braiding my hair. But point is, maybe in that art course I get to make myself a new profile picture. And if I look bonita, maybe I'll have more motivation to post just because the channel looks cool. So why not? Actually, that's like a great thing that exists with like instruments or tools or whatever. If you find something pretty, you're more likely to pick it up. What I'm saying is like guys, forgive my brain fog. The thoughts, they escape me and I can't catch them fast enough. But I was saying, I like that. Guys, I'm actually so concerned. I forgot what I was. Oh yeah, if something's pretty, if something is pretty, you're more likely to want to use it. I was suggested that when I was buying my kalimba, and it kind of was true. I did want an acrylic kalimba with like cat ears, but I got the regular one, and I love the sound of it, but it's not really something that I don't know. It's not really something that I play often. And then I wanted to bring contrast to like, I have a cute iPad case, and that kind of makes me want to use my iPad more. Same with my phone, which is, by the way, also could be a bad thing. If you're addicted to your phone, having a cute, adorable phone may make it look kind of bad. Also, if you have cute characters or something that you love drawing, that's also gonna, or like cute characters you just love, you're more likely to draw them. Point being, if I could somehow get myself a new profile picture, I may, just a little teensy tiny chance that I may start to post more just because I like the branding more. But the whole thing with rebranding my channel is that it's an exhausting thing and my taste usually changes so much that by the time I'm done with like slow brand changing, that's when I like don't give myself a deadline. Right now I'm actually drawing the profile picture already, but it's been sitting unfinished for like months because I don't know how to render it. It already has pretty decent line art actually, but yeah, I've been stuck on what to do with it. And yeah, maybe if I could get myself cuter, newer setup, I would post more. But that's a hypothetical, because it may also not work. I am trying a bunch of different things to make me more likely to return to YouTube. Which is, by the way, another thing. I do think I'm going to become active on YouTube again. The issue is just that I may not become active on this channel. If I try everything I have thought of and I don't like this building stuff that much anymore, I may actually resort to my original dream of having an animation YouTube. But animation takes so much more time than a build and so much more skill that building was like the safer option. And not gonna lie, building is a vibe. Especially when I can yap in front of a screen to my audience who enjoy my builds. Like, that's cool. That's very cool. But, the issue is that indeed, yeah, building is not like the main thing I enjoy anymore. I always circle back to this topic whenever I'm live, for a good reason, but I feel like you guys may be a bit tired of it already. Did you send me something? Or what are you saying? Oh, you did send me a DM. Why am I a taco? Or wrap or burrito, whatever it is. The guy just sent me a photo and told me that's me. I'm gonna snitch you. Onion is good though, except when you have to cut it. I've had my coworkers prepare onions to put in between the burgers, and when I tell you, just being near that place makes my eyes swell up. Like, that's crazy. I used to, as a kid, I was like, I would never cry when cutting an onion. Like, who would do that? That's weak. Like, you literally can't help it though. The onions attack you. No, shh. I don't just, shh. Shh. No. I forgot the burritos, the tacos, the wraps, whatever they are. I forgot what they're classified as. They're basically all some stuffed lavash or tortilla or whatever the wrapping is called. But yeah, I didn't mean to mess up that bad. I just now realized that tacos are really far off. Wait, really? Do you mean like people you meet on Bloxburg? Or that seems a bit unreasonably a lot of people. But like, even on Bloxburg, that would be cool. The thing is, I know that older like friends or like old Bloxburg players may recognize me, because I've actually had some people I found unrelated to Bloxburg who say they watched my builds, which is also like crazy. They're like my good friends and they used to watch me, like, huh? But yeah, I know that people who used to play a lot may know me, but I'm just more concerned about the fact that not everybody is an old Bloxburg player, so the modern community probably doesn't know who I am, and I've accepted that fact. So yeah, I've accepted that I'm not some big builder anymore. I'm just a humble small builder, that's a lot. I'm just a small builder, posting every once in a blue moon. Bro, that's insane. No way that many people know me. I'm still a bit salty about the fact that my why did I say it like that? That my subscribers stopped growing at like 50,000. My goal was to get the silver plaque. The 100,000 subscriber one. That was always my ultimate goal. And then they just stopped growing. Like, how dare they? How dare people not subscribe to me? I know I don't care about it that much anymore. I don't really care if I get the silver play button on this channel or any other channel. I'm gonna get it someday though. Trust me guys. Whether I'm reviving this channel or I'm making a new one and making it big, I'm gonna get that silver play button one day. That's my ultimate goal. Which is half a lie because I haven't cared about silver play button for a while, but there's still room in my heart for that goal to be fulfilled. I mean, that'd be nice, but I'm actually losing subscribers right now, so I don't think it would help that much. I had like 53,000 at most. And look, I'm down to 50,000.8. I actually really need to start posting again because I don't want to drop below 50,000. That'd be embarrassing. I do need to keep the 800 people at least stable. Yeah, guys, this is my motivation. I can't drop below 50k. Well, yeah, I know I'm not also, sorry if I read your chats not chronically, chronologically, sorry. But yeah, I do know that my streaming is not that popular, mostly because I'm not really a streamer. As I said, I do these streams to connect with my existing community. I don't really do these streams to become stream famous, and I wouldn't really want to be stream famous anyway. Because I like the slow-paced, small streams that I have. It's really, like, nice getting to actually read what's going on and not making people feel like I'm ignoring them or anything like that. This is actually quite crazy, but back in like 2020, maybe 2021, I had so many people in my neighborhood. I had it like on the limit 50. And there would be like 20 plus people in my neighborhood. And at some point, I wouldn't like keep up with the chat if it was really active. Like, I'm not saying it was too fast to read, but it was exhausting to keep up with it. And like, even that was overwhelming for me. So I'm actually really glad that my lives are slow paced and there's barely any people here. Because I just get to chat, hang out with people. I don't know. I don't have 50,000 friends. And I'm also like, I'm more glad if people know me for my buildings. Because personally, I want my creations to be more known than me as a person. Which is also why I don't want to go viral streaming. Because I think my personality is like cool and all. But I don't care about influencers or being an influencer. I want people to know me and associate it with like art that I've made that they've seen. Technically my builds are a form of art. So if they see me and they're like, oh yeah, that's the private mansion person. I'm fine with that. That's totally cool. What's up with Free the Fishman? What did I miss? Did I say something? Oh, wait. I feel like an idiot. Well, I know how to get more subs. That the solution is easy. I need to start posting more. Even if they don't grow rapidly, they're gonna grow at least a little bit. But that's where the actual problem starts, of me not being able to like do that, you know? I actually haven't done the assignment from my art course today. I need to do it every day for a week. It's not that hard of an assignment. The art course lesson today was visual communication, and I have to sit down and observe everything around me for 5 minutes every day. I haven't done that yet. Somebody remind me to do that after the stream or something. The thing about art is that I wouldn't want to post it on this account. I gotta be honest with you. If I'm making art, I actually already have a new account, but I haven't posted anything on it. But if I'm making art, I am not posting it on here, sorry. This is kind of strictly my Bloxburg channel, and it's for a reason. Because having an art community and having Bloxburg community, the communities are very different. Also in the sense of like age group. I've kind of accepted the fact that although some Bloxburgers grew up with me, there's still majority of like my audience are probably kids, underage minors. And I gotta be honest with you, I feel like if I had an art audience, it would be very mixed and there would be a lot of people my age as well. And I kinda don't want to mix those categories. If I'm going to be posting art, I want to meet fellow artists and people who are like kind of my age. And right now what I'm doing when I'm posting here is I like to interact with my community as a whole, not really the people individually in it. I mean, I'm fine with communicating with fans even individually. My point is that I used to find a lot of friends from here, but now everybody is like, in the worst case, a decade younger than me. That's a lot of like differences I have with these people. So yeah, if I started posting art, I would post it on a separate account. And yeah. Build with us and make a lot of posts on other social medias. That's also a thing I tried to do, kind of. I did the building stream, but I was extremely underprepared, so I don't think that stream was much of a success. And I did post on other social medias, like short clips of my builds to advertise them, which worked for a while. Also, I need to boost my moods. Oopsies. But when I was making like building streams, the issue is I am either I have two focuses when I'm building. I am either the one that can't shut up and is barely getting anything done because I don't have ideas enough for something, or I'm the one who's so locked in that I forget that I have an audience. I would probably have to find good background music and just build in silence at that point, because I am not good with talking while I'm building. But yeah, I'm really behind on what you guys are saying in the chat, so let me just read it. Social medias, if I call the amount of coffee I drink right now art, I'm technically an artist. You can't call that art, can you? Well, point be, whatever. Well, I thank you for the art compliment, but I am, first of all, if I did make an art account, wait, actually I don't think I boosted my moods enough. I did, never mind. If I did get more active on my art account, which I already have, my TikTok art account has like few posts. If I did get more active, I would want to focus on that art course first before I started posting, because posting art is actually like a really challenging thing to do. Because I suffer from imposter syndrome when it comes to my creations, And in Bloxburg it's easier to brush it off because I love building and I'm more okay if my, like this mood station right now, for example, it looks okay. It's not the work of art, but it's okay. I would still post this. As for my art, I would be highly critical of every little error I made, and I would feel bad about posting it. Right now when I'm posting builds, I'm like, well, if it doesn't do good, it's at least gonna get me some algorithm being active and posting stuff boost. But if it does go viral, then good on me. With art, not so much. So yeah, if I did start posting art, I do need to conquer the obstacle of like actually liking art and accepting that it looks bad sometimes. So that's another reason I'm willing to give Bloxburg more goes before I decide to eventually start posting more on my art accounts. Because accepting Bloxburg failures is so much easier than accepting that whatever I just spent hours on doesn't even look all that nice. But yeah. Art commissions technically sound cool, but those are even worse than posting online. And let me tell you how. I've done one art commission in my life. Technically two. I've done two commissions. One was a fursuit commission and one was digital art piece, a portrait. In both cases, I was extremely stressed, kind of the whole period, because I was asking people to pay me money, to pay me their hard-earned money, so I could give them a product. However, I was not confident that I felt the product was high enough quality, or like that it would at least turn out to be high enough quality. So the whole progress, I was just stressing myself. I was not enjoying the process at all. In the case of the fursuit, I actually did like the way it came out, and I think my commissioner did as well. In the case of the commission, however, I felt so bad for taking so long to do the commission because I was procrastinating. And then I made them a, like, sorry piece, a chibified version, and they liked the chibified version more than the one I spent hours on. So that kind of like cemented the fact that I didn't do the best job. So, yeah. But yeah, that's also like kind of why I like YouTube more. I earn money if people like my content. But if they don't, I'm not forcing anybody to necessarily pay me something for it. If I make it big on YouTube, I get to do what I love without like complete fear of wasting people's time and money. Which is why I like the idea of posting on social media way more than I like commissions. However, I would resort to commissions if I was in desperate need of money enough, like desperate enough need, whatever the grammar is. Let's just all agree that my grammar is out the window today, and we don't care if I mess up. Yeah, you can join me. Also, I'm gonna take a sip of water real quick. So I'm gonna put the mic away, but I'm not gonna mute myself because I'm too lazy. My grandma is with. Well, thank you for that very random info. I'll be sure to remember it. Why do they not want to come out? Guys, I promise I don't bite. I'm only delivering to you, to the people you want to be delivered to. The pizzas are so picky. Like, whenever I join, the pizzas are stuck there. But whenever somebody else joins and starts doing the pizza thingy, they all just slide out Like, welcoming the new person. Like, rude. I wanted to get the pizzas. Also, there's a alarming amount of skeletons crawling out of the ground. There's an apocalypse coming, guys. Look. Oh, that's bright. That's very bright. I don't know. But I believe going bad and getting moldy is worse of a destiny than being eaten and enjoyed. Don't you think? Like, if you were a pizza and you had to choose between making somebody happy or just rotting, which one would you choose? Like, we're speaking hypothetically here, you know? Personally feel bad for the food that gets wasted. Also, I parked myself in the parking lot. Why is the motorcycle gonna despawn? It's not like I'm gonna... It's not like I won't respawn it later anyway, also lag. But like... I parked you in the parking lot. Okay, that guy looked weird. Not to be discriminatory or anything, but why was his head a cylinder with like kind of sharp edges? Do they have any more of those? Those weird green heads? Okay, I'm discriminating against the Bloxburg NPCs. This guy is ominous. Wait, I love video games. I'm glad you do. I was about to read I am James, but apparently it was I love video games. Which make more sense, yeah. Wow, I love how I can see how much money I have. Oh wait, am I like about to reach my goal? It's only been an hour. To be fair, I do make like 200,000 in an hour. Yeah, that checks out. Yep. Also, guys, whoever is still in the chat, do you prefer the working Fridays with the little motorbike ambience in the background? Or do you prefer to hear just the music and my voice? Because I'm not sure if I have the sound on usually. Maybe I do, maybe I don't, but I feel like I don't. So yeah, let me know what you think about that. Imagine I made like several hour-long video of just working, and there would be no voice, there would be no music, just the motorbike noise and seeing me zoom around the map. It's just going brrr the whole video. Wouldn't that be nice? And I'm losing my voice. Great. There's a convention tomorrow that I'm going to. So that's cool. But wait, that guy has a square head. That's even worse than the cylinder. I can't spell things out. This is embarrassing. And my model probably doesn't react when I speak that quietly. My house is on the Bloxy side, I think. It's over there. It's a bunch of boxes. somebody's building a house. I am just 7,000 away. So let's work for 10 more thousand. And then let's do a little quick flash round of checking out the Halloween before I end the live to do my art course exercise, because this should not have been left to do for this late at night. I'm also like, I started embroidering the plushie details and I got the hang of it, and now I kind of want to do it, but I didn't like the part where I had to actually basting stitch the fabric together. That was not fun, but I have to do it if I want to embroider my plushie details. And I just wish I could skip the basting stitch, because come on. I don't know. I also really need a heat erasable pen. Like, I really need it because I only have a water erasable pen, and it smudges off of fabric so quick that it only helps me when I need to mark out the pattern pieces that I'm cutting, but not if I'm embroidering a picture or something. So I need the heat erasable pen to embroider stuff better. I would give you free cam, but I need to change my plot first, because I don't want to give anybody co-owner on my main mood plot. Since even if I give you a budget of 0, anybody who has co-owner can still delete things. And even if I know that most people aren't gonna do that, I don't really trust anybody. So yeah, no offense, but till I'm done working, I cannot give out free camera to anybody. I will switch the plot to an empty one, and then sure, why not? Just 3,000 more and we're done. All the deliveries are quite close right now. That was a yawn. For I don't know what reason. I am not too sleepy. Well, I am sleepy, but I am not... I want to sleep sleepy. I'm more like... I just want to lay down, close my eyes, but not fall asleep type sleepy. I want to rest. Which, apparently, I don't know if this is true because I am not native in English. But apparently rest means that you just close your eyes but don't fall asleep. So I want to rest. And now I have the money. After the stream I'm gonna rest. And then I'm gonna do my art course exercise. Wait, how was there so many people? There literally wasn't that many people before. Anyways. Do I even have an empty plot? Yeah, sure, this one. Is this you? Are you the person at my plot right now? Okay, okay. Wait, no, you need co-owner with a budget of 0. Yes, that works. Anyways, wait, I just realized I don't have a vehicle. Do I have any blockbuck ones that I could use? Sure, let me use this one. So let's do a little tour. Oh wait, somebody's building my hillside house there, I think. That is my hillside house, right? It looks like it. Also, I do not remember having this. Yeah, I don't have this in my streaming one playlist. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I do not have that in my streaming playlist. I usually use Spotify Shuffle, and I forgot to turn off the, I forgot to put on the repeat button. So this video is gonna get copyrighted as well, but I don't really care. Wow. Why is the driving so not smooth? So while we're at the town, let me just check up. Oh wait, there's a boba. Yeah, this is something I have to check up. Okay, wow. Well, this is laggy. So they sell pumpkin boba tea, which I cannot store. So I guess I'm just drinking it. Guess I gotta stock up on some of that. Ooh, this one seems interesting. What's starRo? Yeah, you're bald. But you're not completely bald, you have bangs. You have bangs. You're not completely bald. Let me just use my spectator to see what's going on around here, decoration wise, before I drive on. Do they have any? But this is the down hall and this is the school, yeah. Personally, I don't really care about the school that much. I'm like glad it finally came into the game, but I think I missed all the hype to get the virality to post while it was still a popular thing. So yeah, I really don't care about it right now. I did feel classes. I did the thing to level up, and I don't think I got far. And then also the teacher thing. The teacher job is low-key a good one, because all you have to do is scold people, send them to the toilet, or explain something to them. Like, this is really easy job, but I don't have it promoted high, so I'm not gonna do it on working Fridays. I do love the skylight. This is very cool. But yeah, I don't think there's anything too specific over here. Dream big, it's free. Thank you. There's a lot of decoration out here though. I love that. Like, there's decor everywhere, which is great because usually there isn't a lot of decor. Ooh, I love that they made like a little, like, the place where packages gets you know what I mean. My language isn't working today, we're ignoring that. So this part I mostly already saw while working. Like this place is cool. This is very bright, but otherwise it's also cool. But it's very bright, it's hurting my eyes. Yeah, I don't think there's much for me to explore. Wow, this is so buggy. They should fix this vehicle. Pretty sure it's been in a game for a while already. Why haven't they done that before? Like, look at it. This is absolutely, like, come on. And this vehicle is also so slow. I mean, in city everything is. But I don't think it's a whole lot faster otherwise. I do love the pump. Oh my gosh. Wait, I'm gonna check out that area. I love this little arch. that's going into the playground. And I love this tree. This would be perfect for selfies if somebody asks for one. Like, you know, at the pumpkin. Actually, no, the backdrop could be greater from like this angle. I could position the sun to be from behind. Yeah, that'd be cool. There are so many pumpkins though. Is there anything else pumpkin related? Wait, huh? Speed on watching your stream while you're trying not to laugh. I'm a bit confused. Ah! Look at the totally smooth game. No, I don't know that meme. Sorry, I'm not really that educated on internet memes. We're gonna get there. Wait, this is a road. I thought it was a river. That's why I was doing such a huge like circle to go around it. Okay, it shouldn't despawn there. Yeah, look guys. Look how rich I am. Look at this total number of tickets I've earned. This is awesome. I am so getting this carriage. But yeah, I don't really like the ticket system. I don't think we... Don't they only have the Ghost Hunter minigame? Oh wait, what's that? Witches. Also, they are playing some music which I'm not sure is copyrighted, so I'm staying away from that stage. I guess we could play it, since it requires only 2 people. I don't think the event plot has changed that much since the last year's. It looks relatively the same, except for the fact that they ruined the photo spot over there. They put it in like such a... They didn't make an exceptional photo corner. They just put it somewhere it sort of fit. And there's a pole blocking the view. Me and my friends had a photo we were recreating for a few years. And for like different reasons we couldn't do it this year. Wait, what? I actually don't think that I played this one. But if I'm a ghost and you're literally seeing my stream, you will know where I am. Wait, guys. I'm so screwed. Bro, he's just gonna chase me. Wait, I can collect tickets. I didn't know people played as ghosts. I thought we were like gonna hunt. Yeah. Okay then. Dude is just gonna stream snipe me. Okay then. Also, can you only like get specific amount of tickets? That's a bummer. Yeah, I've never played that game before. I always assumed it was kind of like Royal High Ghost Hunting, which I also haven't played for a while. But point is, like, they had ghosts going around and you could capture them. But this one you have to play either as a ghost or as a player. Okay, that's a bummer. A lot of pumpkins. My inventory is filled to the brim with pumpkins. Actually, I don't need more of them. I love this orange color. Okay, so what kind of food do they got? Spice latte. I wish you could buy them and just store them. But I don't think you can do that. Yeah, sure. Wait, they have that cake over here. Does that mean they sell that cake? No, they don't. This is a scam. I've been scammed. Baking that cake takes a while. And I thought maybe they sell it. Anyway. Let's just reset. I'm gonna find you. Oh wait, I did? Are you sure? Is this the apartment? I don't recall seeing it, but maybe I've seen it and I'm just stupid. Let me up. Are you really sure that I saw it? Because I don't recall seeing it. Just let me up. Send me to the top floor. Just give me permission so I can ascend. I want to ascend to the heights. Okay, finally. Nice, nice, nice. Are you sure I've seen it? Because I'm still not convinced. And can I get a permission for the doors? Thank you. It's very big. A very spacious apartment. You know, I don't remember seeing it. I think you might be misremembering. But I don't recall any of it. So there is no furniture except for the bathroom, right? Oh, so this was to be a bath? That would be a really high bath. Or like really long bath. Imagine how many people would fit to bathe in here. But yeah, I do not recall seeing it. Ever. Maybe you showed me some other house that that I do recall, but I don't recall seeing this one. My playlist is still the right one, right? Yes. Yeah, this one I remember. This one I remember. This was from last working Friday. Maybe it was building stream. Oh, it's very bright right now. I don't remember it being this bright. But yeah, I remember we ended off the live at the couch, if I remember correctly. This one was cute though. Yes. But anyways, I reached my goal. I can prove it right here. 8.75. I reached the goal. We checked out the Halloween update, unless there is more I'm missing. There's nothing in the mountains, is there? I don't need to drive all the way over there, do I? Please tell me no. Well, we checked out the update that we could. And I saw the apartment and house, which I've seen before, but the apartment I haven't seen before. Point being, I think it's time to end the live. We can do that again, yes. Oops, I think I left it open. We can end the live on the couch. So, it was a nice live. Oops. I needed to be close to water. Yes, this is the good angle. It was a nice live. You should not expect me to post anytime soon, I'm gonna be honest. But I may post sometime. I do want to make at least one winter or Christmas build. At least one. I'm not promising any more than that, but I do want to make at least one, because usually there are quite a vibe to make. At least exterior. That should be an easy enough goal, right? So yeah, post-wise, I am not sure when I'm gonna post. Maybe in like next week I'm really busy. In the weekend I'm really busy. But then I have a week that has a huge gap in like middle of the month, kind of like middle to the end. It's the 3rd week of the month. That week, well, no, it's 4th, 3rd, whatever. That week I may try to do something. At least I will live stream then. If I don't post, I will try to live stream. And yeah, it was nice chatting with the few people who showed up. I am glad my money is also kind of back up, and I shall go do my art exercise. Okay, bye. Does it emote work? No, it does not. Okay, bye everyone. See you. Thank you for joining.